Today, we are going to be letting a mystery DVD grab bag decide my movie night, and then I will report back and review it. So a store near me does these mystery grab bags where you get 3 DVDs for $3. So $1 per DVD, but you don't know what you're gonna get. And I love that. I've opened a couple on my TikTok already if you wanna go check it out. I've gotten some really good picks considering I didn't anticipate anything that was going to come out of the bags. Hopefully I haven't seen a movie within these. Hopefully it's a horror movie. That would be great. If not, we'll go with the next best thing, but I thought it would be fun to, like, I don't know, widen my horizons and watch a movie I've never seen based on a mystery bag. My goal this year is to watch 100 new movies to me that I've never seen before, so this will just help me along the way, I feel. So I have 2 because I thought in case one is a bad bag and I've seen them all or they're just really not relevant to the channel, I would open the second one and see what's inside, and hopefully that one would have a movie that would be worthy of watching and reviewing for you guys. Let's go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna go with this one first and hope for the best. As you can see, 3 DVDs. Let's go. Number 1, we have Cold Mountain. Okay, it has Jude Law, Nicole Kidman, and Renee Zellweger. Never seen it. Never even heard of it. It came out in 2003 though. I'm getting a lot of early 2000s. I'm not mad at that. It's like a war movie with some big actors in it. Okay, that's not a bad pick. You know, it could be worse. I've never seen it. I'm excited to watch it. But can we do better for the sake of this video? Up next, we have Night and Day. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be this one. Not gonna be watching this one. Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz. It's just a romance. 2010. Again, never heard of it. Definitely never seen it. Could have been worse. Okay, last one in this bag. And then if this one's not a hit, then we're opening the other one. Angels and Demons. Tom Hanks. Okay, the Photoshop job of this cover is not great. In Ron Howard's thrilling follow-up to the Da Vinci Code. Oh. This is the sequel to the Da Vinci Code. I've never seen the Da Vinci Code, so not sure about that. Okay, those aren't really some good hits. I should have saved the other ones for this video just in case, because if there's not a good one in here, I don't know what we're gonna do. I guess we're gonna watch Cold Mountain, if that's the case, because that's the best option, I think, out of those that I would watch. Okay, bag number 2. Let's hope this one's good. Okay, are you ready? Ooh, this is like a cardboard case. Maybe The Pelican Brief with Julia Roberts and Denzel Washington. Looks like a drama movie. Oh, it's a thriller based on a John Grisham book. Okay. This is promising. Again, PG-13, 1993. Ooh, I love a good 90s movie. 2 Supreme Court justices have been assassinated. 1 lone law student has stumbled upon the truth. An investigative journalist wants her story. Everyone else wants her dead. That's promising. Maybe that'll be the one. That one's definitely the better one so far. So, movie number 2, Spider-Man. Wow, triple feature. We got all the Spider-Man movies. Well, the first 3 Spider-Man movies for $1. That's not bad. I don't like Spider-Man, but you know what? For $1, I'll take it. Not gonna be watching it for this video, but I'll take it. Okay, lastly, we have The Hunger Games, which I obviously have seen because I love this series so much. So much. I have not seen The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes yet because I'm still debating if I should read the book or not, because the book to me is always usually better. So that's not gonna be the one. So it looks like for this video, we're gonna be watching The Pelican Brief with Julia Roberts and Denzel Washington. I will watch this and I will report back and do a little review of it. Let me know if Cold Mountain ever sounds interesting and we could do that too. But I do want to go back, get more grab bags and continue to do this, or at least open them on my TikTok. Let me go watch The Pelican Brief and we'll be right back. Just kidding, we're not watching this. We're not. I don't think I will ever read a John Grisham book because during the first 20 minutes of this movie, I watched 20 minutes of this and then decided not to finish it because it is a slog. Oh my God, every single conversation, I didn't care. I didn't care. And I know it probably gets good after that. No, this is just Oh, but anyway, during the first 20 minutes as it was going, I was paying attention, don't worry, but I was also Googling, as you do in the beginning of a movie, because you want to know everything about it before you even watch it. Not literally, but, you know, just looking up some trivia and whatnot. And because this is based on a John Grisham book, I'm like, what's John Grisham about? And I looked it up, and it's all crime thrillers. And easy on the thriller part, okay? It's basically just crime stories, and that is not my thing at all. If you love really boring and like dry crime, just crime, I was gonna say crime drama or thriller, it doesn't really have a lot of drama thriller aspects. It's just like crime, and then there's an emphasis on all the like technical, methodical terminology of crime and the courts and all of that. If you're into that, then you would love this. This isn't for me, and I'm not going to waste 2.5 hours of my time watching that. So instead, I decided to watch Cold Mountain, and this is what we're going to actually be talking about today. Now, this was runner-up in the picks, obviously, because the other ones were just not relevant. And this is actually the first movie, as you saw, that I pulled out, so we could have just stopped there. So I watched this, and how have I never seen this? So this is a war romance movie that came out in 2003, and obviously star-studded cast. It has been nominated over 100 times. And how many awards did it win? Like 30? 20. It won 20 awards in total, nominated over 100 times. That's incredible. Again, this is another slower burn, but definitely not as unbearably slow or dry as The Pelican Brief. This is just in a completely different way. And this is definitely like a one-time watch kind of movie because it is so slow, and it just, with the story aspect, you don't need to see it again necessarily. I feel content having seen it the one time, even though it was an incredible movie. In this classic story of love and devotion set against the backdrop of the American Civil War, a wounded Confederate soldier named W.P. Inman deserts his unit and travels across the South, aiming to return to his young wife, Ada, who he left behind to tend their farm. As Inman makes his perilous journey home, Ada struggles to keep their home intact with the assistance of Ruby, a mysterious drifter sent to help by a kindly neighbor. This is also based on a book by Charles Frazier, and I have no interest in reading the book because it's not... Okay, so war romance are both subgenres that I just don't really watch a lot of. So this really got me out of my comfort zone in multiple ways and exposed me to a movie that I probably would never have sought out on my own or watched, you know, on my own. And I really like that about this challenge of like having the mystery DVD and like having to pick one to watch, because then it, you know, gives me a narrowed selection and I have to choose. Obviously, I will DNF things. I am not afraid to not watch something if it's really, really bad. And this is just not my movie. This, on the other hand, I was really into this for some reason, even though it is a genre completely outside of what I normally watch. The cast is incredible, obviously. We have Nicole Kidman and Jude Law, which I think is great because they have such good chemistry. They were obviously both in Moulin Rouge as well, and their chemistry on screen just works really, really well. Also, the description I read to you is not entirely accurate to what the story actually is, but I'll leave that for you to discover on your own if you decide to watch this. We also have Renee Zellweger, we have Natalie Portman, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Donald Sutherland, Jenna Malone. 3 of those actors, by the way, are in Hunger Games 10 years later, which I think is great. Jack White is randomly in this. Brendan Gleeson, who plays Mad-Eye Moody in Harry Potter, is in that. Anytime there's a movie, I'm like, especially in this era, I'm like, where's the Harry Potter actor? I know there's one of them in there. And then we also have Cillian Murphy make an appearance in this as well. So the cast is like, that's probably where the budget went, to be honest. Like, that's why the budget was probably really high, is because even side characters were in it. Like, Cillian Murphy had a very small role. So, although was he big at that time? In 2003, I don't know. So it does kind of get a little bit intense and dark at times, and that's, you know, because of the Civil War setting. Obviously, there's going to be some not so good people running around, and there was a scene that I almost had to skip forward. I was like really close, and I'm like, surely they're not going to do that, because just a trigger warning for attempted SA in this, but it didn't push it, I think, for my boundaries anyway. Again, this is a one-time watch, so I can't really say upon rewatch I wouldn't skip forward because it was unsettling for me personally. So there are those moments. It does have darker themes throughout. There is death and things happening. But this is like an incredibly kind of slow drama movie, but I love the simplicity of the like mundane stuff going on, like with the farm and everything, especially when Ruby shows up and it's just kind of like Ruby and Ada like doing the farm thing. I just really liked that. It felt comfy in those scenes. And then of course you get slapped in the face by some dark scenes and like disturbing stuff. Highly, highly recommend this movie if you've never seen it. I know it's typically not a movie I would talk about on the channel ever, but I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was incredible and highly recommend it. It's currently streaming on Prime and Paramount Plus if you are in the United States, so you could watch it on either of those platforms. But yeah, give this a try. And also let me know how you feel about the mystery grab bags choosing my movie night, because this is not a great one to start with, to be honest, because I opened some other ones on my TikTok that were a lot better and probably would have suited this kind of video a little bit more. But that's the beauty of it, is it's unexpected and I can't plan it, so we just go with it. And you know, it made me watch a good movie, and this, now I know I will never watch this. So, yeah. Let me know if you want me to continue to do these. I really don't want to buy them out at the store because I keep buying them and I feel really bad every time I buy like 3 at a time, but I'm supporting the store, I guess. I mean, who else is gonna buy these DVDs? I don't know. But let me know your thoughts on this video and your thoughts on Cold Mountain if you have seen it, or any of the other movies that I unbagged in this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.